Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Automotive Forum Live 2023, your monthly appointment where the top voices of automotive industry share their perspective and provide market insight. Today, I'm extremely happy to host CECRA President, Mr. Peter Daeninck, and CECRA General Director, Mr. Bernard Lycke. CECRA is the European umbrella organization regrouping national automotive trade association and European brand dealer council. By the way, I love their payoff, the voice of European vehicle dealers and repairers. Good evening, Peter and Bernard, and thanks again for accepting our invitation.
Good evening, Fabio.
Good evening, Fabio. Thanks for giving CECRA the floor on this journey towards the Automotive Year 2023.
Thank you. So let me start asking the first question to the President. Peter, you manage a relevant business in distributing BMW brand. Automotive retail is on the edge of a complete transformation. Business model, technology and product, customer expectation, new brands from the global landscape. In your leading role for CECRA, what do you see as the top 3 priorities to address right now to ensure a smooth transition?
Okay, thank you, Fabio. You just mentioned a lot of different aspects of the present and near future of the European automotive scene. Hard to pick out the most important ones in only a couple of minutes. But anyhow, key in the whole transformation should always be the customer. Without customers, no business. It's as simple as that. However, before starting with priorities, I'd like to make one general remark towards the dealers. Please be united. Speak with one voice to the OEM, be it on a national or a European level. Use the existing dealer associations. This is much more efficient and gives better and faster results. Even if some OEMs will always be in favor of dealer associations, keep talking, stay at the table. If not, lots of points will be decided without hearing the dealer's voice. And that would be a pity. But anyhow, to me, the 3 most important aspects in this smooth transition right away are, first of all, people. That's for sure. Next to that, the after-sales business, and not to forget the used car business. So let me have a closer look at the ongoing transformation into retail, with several OEMs choosing to leave the traditional franchising model and go for an agency model. What will be the role of the agent, and more specifically, what will be the added value for the customer in this? As the playing field will be much more limited for the agents, with zero room for price negotiation, already existing elements, the advisory role becomes paramount. This will need a major change in the rules and organization of our actual staff. Training our actual staff, selecting and hiring different profiles oriented towards an advisory and servicing role is definitely high on the priorities. As already stated 150 years ago, more than ever, the survival of the fittest will be key to success. So we should start today to secure the best staff in the ongoing war for talent. There's the war for talent going on all over Europe, all over the world, and in all businesses. And even if the profiles we need in the future sales model are different from the actual one, don't hesitate, don't waste time, go for hiring and training people now. Because the future sales model will be much more customer oriented. And in the end, the ones amongst us who do prepare the future now will be the future winners in the future. So the mission and added value lays in fulfilling customer expectations. Make your future customers choosing you because of your added value. Don't let your business be reduced to grow as a mere logistic part in the value chain. An agent should be so much more than the delivery point of the OEM. That's, to me, something paramount. And then next to that, as I said, there's after sales. Don't forget the after sales. European retail partners have to keep their significant growth in servicing all technologies. Once more, train and hire the right people. Also for the new technologies that are coming and already on the market with the electric, maybe later on battery electric, for the hydrogen and other technologies. High customer satisfaction after sales brings anyways new sales. That's an important one as well. And then third, I would say, don't forget the used market. We should never forget that the used car market is way bigger in Europe than the new car business. By the way, this explains why OEMs have expressed recently interest in that part of the market as well. There's a huge market with lots of opportunities as well in sales as an after sales. So to me, these are three things we have to keep in mind and have high on the agenda. I think that's, I would like to conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much. And I love the way you basically think about the customer centricity, even in this change, and the role of the people and the talented guys that are, day in, day out, doing their effort in the industry. So thank you for sharing this perspective. So I have the privilege to discuss regularly with you, Bernard, on trends and regulation at European level and beyond. So what's going on in Europe with regards to 2035? Is it over by including e-fuels, or we should expect further midnight crisis tables?
Good question, Fabio. It's quite a surprise as it came very late. Indeed, there was an agreement at the parliament level with the ban of combustion engine after 35. And indeed, very late came the decision of Germany, followed by several other countries, not to support and to endorse the agreement at council level. And this is, of course, very late. I said also to other people, other journalists, it's not really a surprise, because if we look at the agreement, e-fuels were already mentioned, but probably not very clearly or not strongly enough. And then Germany opposed to this decision to ban combustion engine after 35. I think now there is an agreement to reintroduce these e-fuels, and the way the Commission will do it is through delegated act. So we must see also what the Commission will bring forward with this delegated act. But for CECRA and all the members, it's good news. Why? Because we have always been in favor of technology neutrality. We have been following all the high-level meetings since many years now. Maybe you remember, Fabio, there was CARS 21, CARS 2020, and the last one, GEAR 2030. All these exercises at high level with the Commission, the Parliament, and all the automotive association, European associations. And the conclusion of all this exercise was always the same: technology neutrality. So obviously, we only can say that this is not more the case. When you ban a technology like combustion engine in this case, it's not more technology neutrality. And so the decision of Germany, followed by, as I said, Italy and many other countries, not to support it anymore, was for us good news. Very late news, but still a good news. And CECRA is not in favor of combustion or electric or hydrogen. We just say it's the industry which has to develop the best technology in favor of the consumers. And of course, it's the consumers then who have to buy this, and it has to remain affordable for the consumer. We are all, I think, at the European level, all these associations are in favor of going step by step in the right direction. And of course, I would say the ultimate goal is to reach climate neutrality by 2050, and this nobody is, of course, opposing. And of course, also reducing greenhouse gas emission by at least 55% by 2030. That's the name, Fit for 55. So no doubt that we are all following this process. But again, this decision for us is a good news, because then if the technology is there, and it's not, of course, to CECRA to say that it's the right technology, but if the industry wants to promote e-fuels, at least this will be allowed through this delegated act.
So neutrality is king. So that's the word I would underline actually in your reply. Thank you, Bernard. Very clear. One more for you, if I can. The association is putting a lot of effort and focus on data management and accessibility, which is also an important topic for the Italian Dealers Association, so Federauto. How are we on that at European level?
Well, you said rightly that it's an important topic for Federotto in Italy. Of course, for all dealers in Europe, it's dealers and repairs. And when I say repairs, I speak, of course, also not only about franchised dealers, authorized repairs, but also independent repairs. And here we can really say that all our members are united. Why? Because we are busy now since 2016, 7 years, when the manufacturers came with their connectivity position paper. And there you had, in short, a system in which all the data of the car, we speak here about the in-vehicle data, not about the customer data. This is another topic, also very important, but we may not mix the two. The in-vehicle data of the vehicle are going on a server called extended vehicle. And from there, some data can be sold to third parties under the condition B2B conditions imposed by one party, which is the manufacturer. And this go through another server called neutral server, which is not managed by the manufacturers. Well, this system in se for us does not work. We have been participating in many exercises since 2016, CITS platform, proof of concept with ASEA, CLEPA, followed then by CECRA and many others. And the conclusion was not only at political level, but also at technical level, the system cannot work for us. So for this reason, we are very happy about the latest developments in this issue. First of all, you have the Data Act, which is an horizontal act, which is at the moment being discussed at the Parliament. And you have maybe seen that there is no final agreement at the Parliament level. We have also the final text of the Council. And now the trilogue will start regarding the Data Act with these institutions. So we are sure that the Data Act will come under this mandate of the Commission. The Data Act itself is a good instrument because we think it's the right way on accessing, sharing, and using data generated by connected products, including but not only, of course, vehicles. It's a Data Act at a horizontal level, so it applies to all sectors, not only our sector. It gives the right to vehicle users to claim access to the in-vehicle generated data and to share this data with a third party, such as our members, the vehicle repair shop, for example. But at the same time, we say also very clearly since many months that the Data itself is not enough. And we need a sector-specific legislation to complement the Data Act in our sector. Why? Because just to give you two examples, there are many other reasons, but two concrete examples. The first one, the Data Act is only about the in-vehicle data, not about functions and resources. That's already one reason for which we need a sector-specific approach. And the second one is the governance. It's very important to have a neutral instance to say and to decide how it will evolve. At which condition this data can be exchanged, can be sold, what price, etc. So we need really to have a robust Data Act, and this we are doing a lot of efforts together with other European associations. We are a member of a very big coalition, and we try to have a Data Act as robust as possible, then followed by sector-specific legislation. And for this there was a press conference last Friday organized by these many European associations. And the aim there is really to encourage Commissioner Breton in particular, but in the entire Commission at the end, to move forward with this impact assessment. There is the impact assessment, and now it has to go to the scrutiny board and to follow the normal process.
Monumental effort, we all know. Managing this kind of topic is extremely ambitious and challenging, managing different regulation, country-specific needs, of course, global players. So thank you again for sharing this perspective and these insights on this topic that is becoming, burning more and more. So let me close with one question for the President. Retail business is very close to Quintegia as it is for you, Mr. President. There is a famous sentence attributed to John D. Rockefeller which says, "Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great." Is retail going for the great today? How do you see the automotive retail in 5 years from now?
Well, I'm pretty sure there'll be more than the future is going. There are that many opportunities coming out. The future will be great for those who are willing and are prepared to work in a completely different way. And that's for sure. But if you say, I'm going on like I did the last 20 years or the last 100 years, forget it, then it's over. But if you're willing to change and to take the opportunities, and there are lots of opportunities, challenges as well. But then, of course, the future will be brighter and greater than ever. We will have, we just discussed the data, which is a huge market. Everybody says this is a billion market. The question is, of course, how do we as a retail have a part of this activity, come subscription models and so on. We just discussed the new technology for CECRA, indeed, has developed an open position towards open technology. It's for sure, I think OEMs as well, they're global players. There is no one solution, there's no one size fits all. There should be more than one technology. Might be that the battery electric is okay for Europe, but I'm afraid it won't be a global solution for Southern America and things alike. So there has to be on the OEM side an open technology, which gives opportunities the European users. That's one. The next, we have a lot of new competitors coming into the market, from the Far East mainly. That's another opportunity. You can see, you can take it, or you can let it go. That's a choice one should make. But I'm pretty sure that in the next 5 years, there will be much more opportunities than the last 20 years. So it's up to us to see and to take these opportunities. So I'm pretty sure that the future looks more than.
That's cool to hear. Thank you again. Thank you again, Peter. Thank you again, Bernard. So today you have been on the screen with me. In a few weeks' time, you will be in Verona with us at Automotive Day 2023, so May 16, 17, 18. Thank you again to CECRA President Mr. Bernard Daeninck and CECRA General Director Mr. Bernard Lycke. See you all there very soon.
Okay.
Good there.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.